Today, we're going to be talking about the birth of the AI director, and we'll get right on top of that right after this. First, I'd like to apologize if I sound or look a little bit off. I'm a little bit under the weather. Please forgive my appearance. But today, we're talking about the birth of the AI director and what that means, just a tad bit, to the filmmaking industry. This time I'm going to do things a little bit different because I'm tired. I'm having a hard time remembering like I usually do. So I'm going to be reading from one of the articles from the upcoming online magazine version of AI NOIR. Okay, let's start here. It says here that the director has always been the creative heart of filmmaking, guiding actors, shaping mood, and framing each shot with emotional intent. But now a new kind of storyteller has entered the scene, the AI director. With advanced models capable of crafting scenes, visual styles, and even entire narratives, artificial intelligence is changing and challenging the very notion of what it means to direct a film. Now, this goes all the way back to, the two sides of the narrative. AI creators are taking jobs. AI creators are opening doors for those who usually the doors would be shut for. And I'm one of those people who the door used to be shut for, but not anymore. Okay, first we have to define what an AI director is. What is an AI director? An AI director is not a sentient robot yelling action, at least not yet. It's a collection of tools, prompts, and algorithms that allow creators to design complex story arcs, generate scenes in any visual style, control pacing, composition, and motion, and emulate famous filmmakers or invent entirely new aesthetics. Using platforms like Runway, Kling, which is King, Pika, and Luma AI, creators now collaborate with code the way they once did with cinematographers and editors. My thing with this is a lot of people still believe that when we create with AI using the tools that we use, it's not real creativity. It's not something that's coming from our minds, which I beg to differ. But before I get into that, let me read just a little bit more. I like this. The Director's Toolkit Reimagined. Traditional directors rely on location scouts, costume designers, storyboard artists, and DPs. In contrast, an AI filmmaker's crew is a suite of software, and here's how the workflow shifts. In a traditional role, you will have a storyboard artist. The AI-driven equivalent is something like Midjourney or DALL-E prompting. In a traditional role, you would have the cinematographer, but an AI-driven equivalent is, all scene generators like Kling, Runway, Luma, etc. Now, a traditional role, you would have an editor. Now, this one I kind of disagree with because in a traditional role, you have an editor. But in the AI-driven equivalent, it says it's Runway, AutoCut, or Descript AI. Well, I disagree because a lot of us use things like either CapCut or my favorite, DaVinci Resolve. And I started off as a graphic designer and a video editor, so we still need that editor so we can fine-tune and fine-cut what we created. Okay, the traditional role, you would have an actor or voice talent. The AI-driven equivalent is Synthesia or 11 Labs voice models. I love 11 Labs. And sometimes I just voice it myself. So we still use voice talents too. In the traditional role, you would have a VFX supervisor. The AI-driven equivalent, Caber, Pika, Runway, motion models. Never heard of Caber. I'm going to check that out. The result, a filmmaker can iterate, revise, and generate scenes on command, often with cinematic quality that rivals studio production. And that's the thing. We used to not have any access to that, to where we would create something that was studio quality unless we had some type of budget, even if it was a small one. But now you can have $10 for clean, $10 for oh my goodness, my mind is really messing with me. $10 for King and $10 for the one and only Mid-Journey, and create a beautiful video film short. So my thing is this. What my whole process is this. If you look at the whole process, that wasn't even the whole process, but the process that we've talked about so far, there's not a lot of technical creativity that goes in doing all these things that we just talked about on the AI side. Dare I say, just as much as on the cinematography side. The only difference is in my opinion, we're using different tools in different ways, but it still takes a lot of creativity, takes a lot of mind power, it still takes quite a bit of work. Some people think, you just prompt. Try prompting. I beg of you, try prompting to get the exact vision that you want if you've never tried it, and then come back and talk to me. Until that, I really am not trying to hear anything that anybody says. Style, mood, and machine precision. One of the most fascinating aspects, let me raise this up. One of the most fascinating aspects of AI direction is its precision. Want a moody noir style long shot with rain and reflective neon puddles? Done. Need a quick pivot to an Afrofuturist marketplace with dancers and floating drones? It's a prompt away. AI doesn't tire, argue, or misinterpret. Yes, it does. It does. That's a lie. AI does misinterpret all the time. We all know that sometimes when we're working with Mid-Journey or Clean, it'll just do something of its own. Or you might say bright lights and it have pulsing lights. So that's not true. I can't get with that one. But therein lies the double-edged sword. Can something emotionless capture true emotion? No. Something emotionless can't capture true emotion. We captured emotion. Just like a camera can't truly capture emotion, but the actor that the camera is filming can capture true emotion, and the person holding the camera is an expert at capturing that emotion. It's tools. We're the ones capturing the emotion. We're the one describing and prompting for the emotion, for the look, for the scene, or the vibe. So it has nothing to do with whether or not AI or a machine can capture true acting, true creativity, true emotion. It all still depends on the human touch and what we put into it, albeit it be in a different way. Okay, remember to post your comments below if you would like to be a part of the conversation. Keep this thing going. I know that was kind of short, but I just wanted to make sure I got this out this evening because we've moved to Sundays and I want to get this out tonight by 6. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your patience. Love you all. You'll be in my prayers. I'm Oz Paavali, and I'm out.
Burning through, steady heart, don't let it slip out the room. Let the click of my heel keep time with my breath. Pressure spins in my chest, can I wear it for you like a noose?